It will be remembered as a windy day at Sumtur Amphitheater. On National Vietnam Veterans Day, the ceremonial ground was broken for the Nebraska Vietnam Veterans Memorial. Tom Brown is president of the foundation.
Irregardless of the weather, things just went really terrific. And there was so much time put into it in preparation and everything else, and meetings and going over things. And everything just happened to come right and work together.
Dozens of Vietnam veterans turned out, of course for the event, but also for the community, laughing and talking with friends. There were sailors, soldiers, and airmen, all with the tie that binds them, the 20-year-long Vietnam War.
Every job I've had in the public sector, private sector, I applied some lesson I learned in Vietnam.
Former Secretary of Defense and U.S. Senator Chuck Hagel served as keynote speaker for the event.
At a time in our country today that's as polarized and politically divided as I think I've seen in my lifetime. And the only time that it was close was when my brother Tom and I were in Vietnam in 1968.
I don't care what memorial it is, you are taken back, you're transported back. And you think about what's right in this country. You think about what's right with the people. We've got problems, we're going to continue to have problems. But like I said in my remarks, we can self-correct without killing each other.
A big part of the memorial is education. Matt Sexton, Community Development Manager for Meta, says that's why they donated $250,000 for the education fund.
Specifically utilized to ensure ongoing educational opportunities related to the memorial for current and future Nebraska students.
A few of the vets at Sumter made the long walk up the hill to see the land where the memorial will sit. Officially, ground won't be broken for a few weeks, but for this native of Lexington, Nebraska, it was worth the walk.
It'll do.
Anthony Weathers served in the military for 24 years, two of them, 72 and 73, in Southeast Asia.
It's awesome. If you've seen others in other cities, other places, it does bring back a lot of memories. Huey is a great aircraft. I'm from that old school where I've seen it in action. It was encouraging for them to come out, enjoy this day, enjoy more days, and enjoy their families.
Many of the speakers talked of what the Vietnam veterans didn't receive when they returned home from combat, including Mick WAGONER, who is on the executive board for the foundation and served in the Marines for 23 years, including in Afghanistan and Somalia.
And when I came back, there were people with signs, and I didn't get back right away, a couple months after the war was over, and there was people with signs, and they were throwing beers at us, and we were catching them all. What I thought at that time, my Uncle Dennis didn't get this. You didn't get this. That ends today, ladies and gentlemen. That ends today. Right over that hill is the Nebraska Vietnam Veterans Memorial, and it is for you.
Bellevue University President Mary HAWKINS told the story of her husband meeting his parents after he finished his training during the last years of the Vietnam War.
When Jim was in San Diego, his proud parents went out to visit. And his father told the story many times of how devastated he was when they were turned away from restaurants in California because my husband was in uniform during those Vietnam War days.
And Governor Pete Ricketts told the story of just two of the 396 Nebraskans that died in the war.
They included Dale R. Bice, who happens to be the first name on the Vietnam Veterans Memorial in Washington, D.C. He was a native of Pender, Nebraska.
Who was killed in July of 1959 after only being in country for 2 days. And there's Miguel Keith, an Omaha North High School graduate, who joined the Marine Corps at 18 years old.
And his actions that day helped preserve the life of his fellow Marines and helped his platoon fight off that superior enemy force. It also won him the Medal of Honor. It's Nebraskans like these that we need to remember.
Mayor David Black hosted the event and explained why this is the right time and right location for the Nebraska Vietnam Veterans Memorial.
You sit up high on that hill, and it's a high spot in the region, so you'll overlook the skyline of Omaha. But then more important, just to the east is Walnut Creek Recreation Area. It's about a 450-acre park with about a 100-acre lake. And so you're going to be standing up there in the memorial, and it's going to be serene, contemplating. You're going to be looking over that park, and that view's not going to change.
Okay, ready? Let's take it.
For Papillion Now, I'm Michael Severe.